Did you see what that fucking drunk cunt said about me today? You know, if I weren't on the moving onward and moving upward path in my life, me about 9-10 months ago would have been on the phone with a fucking civil case lawyer, I think, today. But me now, it just, honestly, I looked at it and I felt pity. I felt sad. In fact, on Twitter today, I even tweeted out an AA quote, and I was like, just repeat this. Nick is apparently so embarrassed about the cocaine thing, as he should be. The fact that his daughter tested positive, the fact that, you know, he said, oh, it was never around kids, and I had to call him out on that. I'm like, well, that's not true. You were doing it in a bathroom, and there was just a couple of doors separating children from where you were doing the drugs. I mean, there were mornings where I woke up, it was 4 a.m. You were doing lines in the bathroom. You weren't alone, but you were doing lines in the bathroom. And, you know, a few hours later, you're driving your kids to school. No judgment, just saying that's the facts. And I didn't want to talk about this today. But, yeah, he went on Twitter and he said, oh, Aaron's responsible for my daughter's positive test. It's interesting. I was gone in early April. The positive test was late May. It's fascinating. But that I just kind of saw that as a desperate move from a flailing alcoholic is what I saw. And it's interesting because throughout this whole thing the last year, it was, oh, the cops rubbed it in her hair. Then it was, oh, it was a false positive. 1 in 5 are a false positive. And then the other one was, he had some other excuse for, oh, it never happened. That didn't really happen. Now all of a sudden it's my fault. He must have found out something and he's raging about it. And he had to throw a little bit of the blame back on me. But like I said, when you can see through people and you see their true colors and you know what they are, you just kind of see it as the frightened flailings of a desperate man. And like I said, maybe a little help, maybe a little sobriety, you know, maybe work on yourself a little bit. Yeah, that was a pretty weird deal today. I got to be honest. Deutsch Chad says he just keeps making himself look more retarded. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's just substance problems, but I think it's also psychological problems. I think if you don't take responsibility and you don't adjust your life, I think that stuff tends to kind of swallow you up and eat you up, and then you blame everyone who's not you. I mean, literally blaming me for anything at this point is just blaming a phantom. And that's kind of what I am. I'm a phantom. I'm a ghost that lives in his dreams, lives in his head. And it's too bad.